Okay, you guys, today we are going to do an exercise on steep approaches. So Simon was asking me if we could do a little more practice on steep approaches. And the reason that's an important exercise, we're going down to this confined area just over here. And the reason that's an important exercise is because when you're coming in for a landing in a really tight spot like this, and you need to do a steep approach. Remember how just recently we did a video on vortex ring state? Well, that's what can happen when you come into these tight spots if you don't do the approach properly. So what you end up doing, if you do it incorrectly, is you come in too steep and you get that descent rate going too quickly. And what's too quickly? Technically the book says anything faster than 300 feet per minute. That's on the conservative side, so anything descending more than 500 feet per minute is where you're going to really be in a danger situation where you're going to start descending into your own downwash essentially and getting into that vortex ring state. So that's that can be the situation if you come in too quickly. So what we're going to do is we're going to make sure we A, set up the approach properly, and B, we're going to make sure that we are into wind. So that's really, really important because you can do everything perfectly but be a little bit downwind and you can still have that danger of getting into vortex ring state. And then lastly is just making sure that we're taking our time into that approach. So Simon's just doing his reconnaissance right now. That's why we're orbiting around the spot. Just a quick side note here, Simon. Let me take control for a quick second. I just saw this and I don't know if this is on purpose. Obviously, I don't think it's on purpose, unless somebody just stole this vehicle. But the river's up pretty high right now, and there's a vehicle here, a truck, that is washed into the river. I wonder if it just accidentally got washed into there, or if somebody stole it and just drove it down into the river there. Have a look at that. Looks like they got out. I mean, the door's open, so they got out, but that doesn't look very good. We should report that. Interesting. All right. Everybody, doesn't look like there's anybody in there, so everybody got out safe. That's good. All right, you have control?
Yep, my control.
And we'll zip back over there. Okay, so Simon's getting set up on a dummy run now, and one of the main reasons for the dummy run is to be able to set up your approach and see how your height is and stuff like that. How does this dummy run feel, Simon?
It's pretty good.
Okay, sounds good. I'd say it's pretty good as well. Speed's nice. We're a little on the high side maybe, but we're just checking power to make sure we're safe, which is always a good thing. And so we're pulling up. There's about 96%. We're climbing out of there.
Yeah, 500 feet a minute.
Yeah, 500 feet a minute. I think we can probably do a vertical climb out of there.
Yeah.
So that's good.
Try it.
All right, that's excellent. Let's go back around again, and we'll shoot the real approach into this, and then as we come in, we'll talk about that approach. All right, so we're coming in on the approach now, and something that Simon is just bringing up is where's my spot? And it's very difficult if you don't think ahead and sort of pre-plan where that spot is. Very easy to lose your spot. What's another danger right now, Simon?
The raindrops on my windshield.
Absolutely. So you guys can see the raindrops on the windshield. Raindrops make it really distorted, makes it really hard to see all the little things, and especially now these trees, they don't have any leaves on them anymore, and so that makes it really dangerous as well. So we really want to make sure that we were diligent on that reconnaissance, make sure that we're not missing any branches sticking out over the spot. And then Simon's just taking his time now. He's descending at about 200 feet per minute. And he's making sure that he's not rushing himself into this spot. He's actually shot himself to the forward of this spot. I really liked how he shot that approach. He used up his maximum amount of space here. Now that he's into his spot, he's going to hold it into a hover, and then we're going to maneuver around a little bit. So what do you figure, Simon? We've got a little bit of room on my side. Why don't we move my way a little bit, and then we'll put the tail over your side, and that's going to allow us to do a little pedal turn around here. That's looking really nice. And so yeah, we can pedal turn that around. Now that gives us a really good opportunity to look at our spot, figure out where the flattest spot is, where there's no little bushes sticking up, and so then we can maneuver around, pick that safest area. What do you think about the slope? I think this is the low spot here, so I think what you're doing right now is fantastic. We're just sort of picking out the low spot, and then let's turn it around. I got lots of room on my side, so we'll turn the tail my way. and then we should be able to put the tail kind of right where we are, put the skids on the high ground, and I think that would be fantastic. That would be really nice. Good. We're coming in for landing. And then also really important when we're going to do the landing, it's a pretty uneven sort of bumpy area, maybe a bit of soft ground, so Simon's going to do a really good thorough seating check. So he's using the collective for that. He's using a little bit of pedals for that as well. So you can sort of see we're wiggling a little bit of pedals. I feel like we're solid. If we weren't solid at this point, we could even use a little bit of cyclic, just fore and aft, very slowly, just to test if the helicopter is solid. Now that we know that we're good, a little bit more padding, and then collectives all the way down. So that was really good.
So one important thing then is that you're not getting into a too steep or a strong sinking rate.
That's right, exactly.
So that you don't need to all of a sudden like pull power in to stop it.
Yeah, and there's multiple reasons for that. We've talked about this in other videos, right? So vortex ring state is the one issue. If you're descending more than 500 feet per minute, you can get into that. And the other one we talked about is settling with power, right? So settling with power is coming in with too much mass and inertia. And so if you would come in too fast, we may not get into vortex ring state, but if the helicopter is too heavy and we don't have enough power to stop it, you can get into settling with power, and then you wouldn't have enough power to stop the helicopter in time, and you'd end up hitting the ground as well. So those are all possible factors. Awesome, really good. Let's get ourselves out of here, Simon. So we're going to do a nice vertical climb out here. Looking around, what do you think?
I think we go up like this and see if our power holds.
Yep.
If it's good, then we're climbing out like this.
Awesome.
And if not, I'm coming back down to the spot.
Sounds good.
All right.
All takeoff checks are done. That's great. Hovering with about 90, 88%. No, more like 82 there now. Okay, awesome.
So we can try to go.
Let's go ahead and try to go to 100. Beautiful, we're climbing out with 100.
Can feel the wind coming.
Yeah.
Starts climbing.
Definitely helps, right?
Yeah.
It starts climbing way faster when you pick up that wind. And then now that we know that we're safely cleared the trees, then away we go. Fantastic, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Just a quick demonstration of doing steep approaches into a really tight confined area. If you thought it was interesting, give it a thumbs up. And something that I want to tell you guys about, so tomorrow's Friday, and it's also December 1st, and I'm going to be, for the first time ever, I'm going to be doing vlogmas. So I'm going to be vlogging, I'd like to say every day of December up until Christmas. I probably won't be doing every day. I'm going to hopefully be doing 5 days a week, so Monday through Friday, and I'm going to be producing some training videos like this, and then it's just going to be more vlog style of what's going on around BC helicopters. All of our students are in the last couple weeks before getting ready for flight test, so you're going to sort of see them getting prepped up for their flight tests and stuff. So I'm really excited about it. I hope you guys are looking forward to that as well. There's going to be lots of videos, so every day you can pretty much be expecting a new video. Anyways, I'm looking forward to that. We'll talk to you guys tomorrow, I guess. Have a good day.